Schubert's New Friend, written by Dr. Becky A. Bailey. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to meet. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to greet. Shubert sings as he creates a welcome greeting for the new student at school. He practices the greeting with his sister Sophie so it will be just right. Touch knuckles, hammer up, hammer down, forearms touch. It's a cool greeting. As they walk to school, Sophie cheers, "I bet it is a girl with antennae that curl, smart as can be and can fly like me." "Huh?" responds Shubert. "I bet it is a boy who can light up with joy, fast as can be and can run like me." At school, the ant triplets print, "We welcome you," on the cover of a class book to welcome the new student. Big Benny prepares the camera to take a photo of their new friend for the Friends and Family Board. The class buzzes with more excitement than a field trip to the circus. All eyes watch as the class door opens. Mrs. Bookbinder announces, "Class, let's welcome a new member to our school family. His name is Spencer." The smiles turn to shock. Long, hairy legs and big blue eyes are not what they expected. Spencer the spider looks different from everyone else. Sophie mumbles, "Well, he can't fly like me." Shubert mutters, "Too many legs to run as fast as me." Benny snickers, "His kind of ugly could break the camera." The class laughs so hard that the ant triplets begin to snort. Spencer curls into a ball, covering his face with his 4 legs and 4 arms. Mrs. Bookbinder takes a deep, calming breath. She knows that her class does not understand how it feels to be a new student or to look different from everyone else. "Spencer, you're curled up in a ball just like this," demonstrates Mrs. Bookbinder. "Your body is telling me that you want to hide from the hurt." Spencer says nothing and does nothing. Mrs. Bookbinder continues, "Your arms and legs are wrapped around you just like this. 2 of your arms are covering your eyes just like this." Spencer peeks out to see what Mrs. Bookbinder is doing. She quickly responds, "There you are. You seem so sad and scared." It's hard to come into a new school. You were hoping the class would welcome you instead of teasing you. You didn't know what to do, so you curled up and hid. Spencer nods sadly. As they listen, Shubert and his friends understand they have made a mistake. Edda's eyes and mouth crinkle with a frown. "We're so mean," she groans. Mrs. Bookbinder responds, "Some hurtful things happened this morning. You saw someone who looked different on the outside. You had trouble understanding his feelings on the inside." Mrs. Bookbinder turns to Spencer. "Spencer, are you willing to tell everyone how you felt this morning?" Spencer looks around nervously. Shubert says, "Maybe he will feel better if we wish him well." They all put their hands on their hearts, take a deep breath, and genuinely wish Spencer well. Spencer begins slowly. "I change schools a lot and don't have many friends. Most kids are afraid of spiders and make fun of me. I was feeling excited and scared about meeting you." "Holy cow!" exclaims Benny as he squats down next to Spencer. "I get it. I hoped you would be big like me, and we teased you when you weren't. We were all excited to meet you, but when we saw someone different than us, we got a little scared and made fun of you. We didn't stop to think about how you felt." "Ah," says Mrs. Bookbinder as she puts her arms in front of her and starts rolling them backwards. "Do this with me." Everyone joins in, including Spencer, who has a lot of parts rolling. Then she sings, "When you find yourself in a hurtful situation, there's a way to create a helpful celebration. You can turn back time and practice new lines." She asks the class, Are you willing to go back in time and do things differently so you can be helpful instead of hurtful?" With joy, they shouted, "Yes, yes, we can do it!" She turns to Spencer. "This was a difficult morning for you. You felt hurt. The class would like to welcome you in a helpful way. Are you willing to go back in time and start over?" There is a hush in the classroom as everyone waits for Spencer's reply. Spencer says, "Yes!" and cheers blast through the school family. Mrs. Bookbinder takes Spencer out of the room while Benny, Crenshaw, Lucinda, Etta, and the Aunt triplets, Sophie and Shubert, join in a football huddle to plan their morning over again. "Psst, psst, 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 psst," they whisper. Mrs. Bookbinder opens the door and announces, "Class, let's welcome a new member to our school family. His name is Spencer. Shubert, give Spencer the greeting you created." "We made a change," Shubert replies. "We decided our friend would get a ginormous school family greeting. 1 is a knee touch by Crenshaw, 2 is a toe touch by the Aunt triplets, 3 is a head touch by Etta, 4 is an elbow touch by Lucinda. 5 is a knuckle touch by Big Benny, 6 is a pinky hug by Sophie, 7 is a high five by Shubert, 8 is Mrs. Bookbinder holding Spencer's hand with joy in her heart." "Now this is a real picture for the Friends and Family Board," beams Big Benny. With that, Shubert begins to sing a song. "Hooray, hooray, a new friend to meet. Hooray, hooray, a new friend to greet. Hooray, hooray, we learn to stop and see. Hooray, hooray, you have feelings like me." The end. Thank you for listening to Schubert's New Friend, read to you by Miss West and written by Dr. Becky A. Bailey.